Well, what is up, Coon Ass Nation? For those of you who don't know who the Coon Ass Nation is, you will find out during this video. My name is Brandon Lopez, and this is the Coon Ass Podcast. Now, this is the inaugural Coon Ass Podcast on Facebook. We've been doing these, on YouTube. That's one thing you're going to learn, ladies and gentlemen. This is always live, uncensored, and unfiltered. There is no double takes. There is no bullshit at all. I've got to get it right or whatever. We say what the hell we need to say when it happens. That's how it works. Now, we also always do these podcasts on the back porch. It's what we do. Okay, so get used to it. The lighting, I don't give a shit. The sun's coming through this window shit that my wife has hung from the back porch. It actually looks kind of cool. I might tint it. I don't know. But the bottom line is, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is always going to be on the back porch. That is the tradition. That's how it's always going to be. Now, you're going to wonder, what is this live show about? Well, this is pretty much from a coon ass's or a Cajun's perspective. And we're going to go over all this terminology for you people who are out in the world for the first time listening to me about what this actually is. Now, let's start off about the beginnings of the Coon Ass Podcast. It started with a rant from an LSU game. Now, one thing you're going to learn that there's many things that Cajuns or coon asses are very proud of down here. And one of them is LSU fucking football. Okay? Now, we will get into that later, but let's just start with how it started. So, LSU, I think this is when we lost to Troy last year, Troy State. Now, things can happen or whatever. And I decided to put a paper bag over my head, have a rant, and people say you should do it more often. And that's how the podcast evolved to this. Now, again, guys, this is always live. So I always love when people chime in. Feel free to chime in anytime. I answer anybody and everybody that I can. We have full conversations. This podcast is for you guys as an open forum to talk about anything you fucking want. Okay? Now, we do have our topics and we do our things and all that good shit, but the bottom line is we're always live, uncensored, and unfiltered. So, if you say something in chat and you get your ass handed to you, not my fault. Okay? And if I hand you your ass as well, not my fault. Okay? Now, being all that has been said, we're going to talk about in this podcast things that piss me off. Cajun things. We're going to talk about anything and everything that just pops up, guys. So most of these live casts, as I will call them now, is pretty much a random subject. Sometimes I will have subject matter. Sometimes I won't. Bottom line is, this is what we do. This is what makes people like the podcast and whatnot. Now, I know there's one of you probably watching right now, maybe a couple. I don't know yet. If you watch this later, please enjoy it, link it, all that good stuff. I'm not going to have no shameless plugs. I don't have no fancy studio. I just have my laptop, a webcam, and myself sitting on the back patio, sometimes drinking beer, sometimes not, with dogs barking at people, riding their bikes around here because they're aggravating my dogs. And that's how it is. You might have interruptions from my wife, my dogs, whatever. Just go with it, okay? Everybody knows that, even my neighbors will walk in from time to time and tell me hello. So, yeah, it's live. This is real life, ladies and gentlemen. Real life. And that's what we're promoting here. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about first. And as I mentioned, things that piss me off. Now, I have a lot of lists about things that I will talk about, but this one is by far my favorite. Because these are things that I've mentioned on previous podcasts, but I think the whole world needs to listen to again. And we will start with fucking cell phones. I hate cell phones. I can't stand cell phones. We need them for life. We need cell phones for life, guys. We have to, for some reason, our brains have to feel like we have to attach to the world 24/7. 24/7. Nowadays, I remember growing up, I'm 39, just turned 39 years old. I remember the days of the pager. And before that, it was just the landline. You call from your friend's house, mom and dad, I'll be home at this time, not a problem. You can drive your bike after dark. You didn't have to worry about people shooting you and all that bullshit in the world today, but that's another story for another time. Now it went from that to pagers, and pagers were kind of cool. You know, you had little codes, you know, you would do for your friends. Hey, you know, I'd put like 078 for my little code, knowing that it was me. I just paged and put 078. They knew to call me or whatever. Some people, a buddy of mine put 38, and we had our little codes and whatever. Or I didn't know it was 58. I'm sorry. But the point of the matter is, and then we got these fucking things. Now, the first cell phones were fine because it was just phone calls, but then it developed into, you know what? This motherfucker has a cell phone. I can call his ass anytime. Let me tell you something. Now it's like you have to have your phone at your fucking hip. Maybe we should show them to our fucking heads like this. I don't know. You know, you have to have your phone all the time because somebody has to get a hold of you, because it's so important to know about somebody either took a crap that looks like a Lincoln log, or somebody you know, broke their foot or something. I don't need to know that shit right away. Unless you die, or you're gonna die, or you're about to kill someone, or you're about to do something stupid. I don't need to know every single part of your life when it happens, because that's where I'm getting into, ladies and gentlemen. From there, it went to Facebook and social media. And look. Social media has made us so just dumb. Social media has made us dumb. And you know why it made us dumb? Because we believe half the shit, or actually all the shit we see on social media as it being the truth, which is very aggravating. Because in my opinion, you know, you back things up with facts and whatever. But no, if somebody says that Michael Jackson's alive and he did the moonwalk on the top of the Sears Tower, then he jumped off, parachuted down, and then landed on the ground, saved the sound, then ran up the fucking to Main Street, and then mooned the whole crowd, people would believe it because it's on social media. Fuck that shit. I mean, I'm tired of like I don't even go on Facebook anymore. I switched it to YouTube because I have to say, YouTube is actually a cool medium. I watch a lot of YouTube channels. My favorite channel, by the way, is the Crypto Crow. Okay, his name is Jason Appleton. If you don't know about cryptocurrency, and we're not going to talk about cryptocurrency here because I'm not an expert or anything, but he's real. You know, when he talks, he's like me. He's real. He gets out there and he just says, you know, his information and whatnot, and he analyzes it in different ways and whatnot. But he's real. You know, he's promoting like some girl wrote his theme song and she's promoting her, and that's cool. You know, he's actually a person that wants to help people. Okay, I watch stupid shit, like funny shit. I mean, yeah, those things are cool. But when it comes to Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all these social media outlets, people are so selfish nowadays because of that, because they think the world revolves around them. Now, technically in physics, if you talk about the world, the universe, it technically revolves around you in so many terms, but we're not going to get into that either. Okay, with my physics background, I'm just not going to talk about it. Okay, because I think it's dumb. Okay, but at the same time, people are selfish, self-centered. They want the whole world to know that, hey, I'm going to the mall to buy another fucking pair of shoes. This will be my 100th pair of shoes. Or, hey, I'm going here. Meet me here, whatever. Back in the day, you make a phone call to your boys. Hey, we're going to the bar. We're going. That's how it worked. If they were there, they were there. If not, then okay. No fucking problem. But social media has just made it to where people don't think about other people. There is no common courtesy anymore. I mean, think about when they're driving. Oh, cell phones and driving. Let me tell you something. I flick off and curse out every motherfucker that I see when I'm in my personal vehicle, on the phone, talking, texting, whatever. I make it a point in my life to yell at them and say, you're a fucking idiot. Just get off the fucking phone. Because I've seen so many people driving like this. You know, dumb. Cell phones, dumb. The brain, we have not evolved to the point, ladies and gentlemen, where we can handle all this technology and not be so selfish about it. Okay, Facebook posts. That's another thing about Facebook posts. You know, nowadays the whole in America, you know, everybody's against each other. They can't get along. They can't get along for 5 seconds anymore because I don't agree with you, therefore I have to hate you. That's bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, people don't know tact anymore. They don't understand that. Hey, I might not agree with you, but we can agree to disagree and find something we agree with and be fine with it. Unfortunately, we don't have that anymore. We don't have any more common courtesy. We don't have any of those things. All we have are people that hate on each other because they're not in their little circle, or they don't agree with this or that or whatever. And it's bullshit. But why do I bring that up? Because on Facebook, you have all these negative posts about all these sides and this and that and whatever. I remember when Facebook first started, and it was kind of cool. You used it to keep in touch with your friends. You used it to keep in touch with your family, because like on the phone, text messaging and stuff, it made it easy so that you could literally talk to someone and say, hey, I'll be here at this time, or I'll do this. No, 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 no. Now motherfuckers want to tell you their whole life story, their fucking drama, their fucking headaches, their fucking illnesses, their family drama, their family bullshit, their car breaking down, their butts hurting, their fucking hair's falling out. I don't want to know that shit. I don't want to know that. I mean, it's understandable if you have to make a somber announcement, if like a death in the family, or it can also be a situation that, hey guys, I need your help. I don't have your phone numbers. Can you contact me through Facebook? I can understand that. But now it's to the point where everybody wants to know every second of your life, or you want to post every second of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor. Get off of the Facebook. Get off of the laptops. Get off of the computers. Go sit your ass in the sun for like an hour a day. Get some sun. All these motherfucking kids look so pale now because their asses aren't outside. They're glued to these fucking machines. They're glued to the fucking PlayStations. They're glued to all this fucking social media bullshit. Get off of the fucking computers! Fuck! Do something worthwhile. Go build something, or go learn how to build something, or maybe go out and fishing, go hiking, go camping, go play basketball, play football, frisbee golf, whatever it is an outdoor activity. Try to bring your ass out there and do that. Okay? Get off of the YouTube. Get, every now and then, like just kind of, and I'll tell you what, I just watched a movie that kind of sparked on that point. I watched Ready Player One. Now, I'm not going to do like this review thing. I would just talk about the theme inside this movie. And the theme was very cool. At the end of the movie, spoiler alert, I guess I have to say that shit. Now I'm on YouTube. I don't know. I don't really care. But the theme was that we are too embedded into the mainframe and infrastructures of computers, and maybe we need to bring ourselves into reality for a little while. And I think that's a very important theme and a very important message, guys, because I'm going to tell you right now, like my nephews, I have 2 nephews and a niece. Now, my niece, I have to say, she's pretty active. Sometimes she can be a little witch, because of her attitude or whatever. But my nephews, these kids, genetically, I mean, like big motherfuckers, they're going to be taller than me. They're going to be bigger than me. I'm a pretty big guy. And these guys have talent in doing sports. But what do? They sit on their fucking asses and play the games and play the games and play the games. Man, when I was a kid, I'm kind of glad. I mean, I lived in some of the video game era, because I'm 39, I played a little bit of Atari, and then Nintendo, Super Nintendo, so forth and so on. But I also played a lot of sports. I also played music, all that good stuff. So I was always active. So I didn't really like get obsessed with gaming. Now grant you, Cajun temper, want to play first person shooters or whatever. I get pretty mad. Well, the point being, guys, is that it doesn't hurt to go your ass in the sun for a little while. Go your ass in the sun. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go outside into the sun. That's kind of go your ass, do whatever. It's kind of what you say down here in Louisiana. Now, we don't have many people watching today because we just changed the format. For my Facebook subscribers, when you watch this, guys, please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing this probably once a week. I'm going to start with once a week, and we're going to have some other videos. Y'all probably saw the first one, how to talk Cajun and whatnot, which is cool. I also know it's Easter Sunday. Okay, so let's talk about Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday is not about the end of, okay, so disclaimer here, we're going to be talking about some of the religion in South Louisiana. We're predominantly Catholic. Now, I'm not going to be talking about exactly the religion, just kind of the culture down here, what everybody does. And if you're watching this, you're from Louisiana, you know you do this shit, so don't even fucking get mad. Okay, you have no right to get mad because I know someone in your family does this shit every year. So the most common thing that people give up for Lent in Louisiana is I'm going to stop drinking or I'm going to stop eating. Now, eating this or whatever, it's don't ask me about my thoughts on this subject. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so with that, some people, they quit drinking for Lent. Okay, so I don't think they really cheat. I don't even know. I don't live in their household, but let's say they give up drinking for Lent. And in this culture, we drink heavily. We drink very heavily. We like to go out to the bar. We like to go have a good time. That's just our culture. Okay, now when that happens, when it comes Good Friday, you can bet your ass the bar is going to be busy as fuck, because everybody who quit drinking is going to go to the bar and drink twice as much as they normally do. And then on Easter, what they're going to do is they're going to drink the fuck out some beer and eat the fuck out some crawfish. Okay, now crawfish down here, guys, is a delicacy. It's like looks like a little lobster, freshwater, whatever. Look it up on Google or whatever. Okay, if you don't know what crawfish is, look it up. Okay, it's one of our prime time delicacies down here. People think it's disgusting. They're fucking awesome. You ever had bald crawfish? And I'm not talking from a generic seafood market. You need to get bald crawfish from a real Cajun with the real seasonings. I guarantee you 50 times better than your normal fucking shit you're going to buy at some podunk place around here. Now, if you're wondering why I hurt my shoulder, so my if I do this, just know that my shoulders still hurt. Hopefully I'm trying to get this better. Okay, so I'm not like retarded or anything. All right. So anyway, so they eat the hell out of crawfish and they drink the hell out of beer, and that's what they do. That's what they do, ladies and gentlemen. So what is the purpose of you giving up something for Lent when you're going to go back to what you do normally after Lent's over? Somebody answer that question for me. I don't know. Somebody think about that for a second. Okay, so in other words, you give up something to try to better yourself, but yet you don't better yourself because you go back to the shit after you give it up. It's kind of like you lose 100 pounds and then you eat fucking 50 Whoppers in a month and gain it back. What's the point? Just don't give the shit up for Lent. It's retarded. But also it's April Fool's Day, which is kind of interesting because I have a kind of anecdote. Now, I'm going to let you know right now. I'm going to let everybody know right now, when you watch this and what I'm about to say, look, it's meant to be funny. I think it's hilarious thinking about it many times because I thought about this when I found out that Easter was on April Fool's Day. And the thought I had was, what if Jesus was born on April Fool's Day? I mean, really think about that in your head. Like, so would he be a practical prankster? He'd do practical jokes. He'd be a prankster. What do you do? I mean, think about it. What he would heal the blind man, and then when the blind man starts walking, he'd snap his fingers, and the guy goes blind, trips over a rock. I mean, that'd be pretty funny. I mean, I was thinking about doing a video about that, but I'd be roasted. But think about that, guys. I mean, you gotta be able to laugh at things in this world. I mean, if you can't, then you're just too serious, and you might want to go your ass somewhere to have some fun for like a month. Okay. But as I continue, this is Easter is now here. Easter is like Jesus, being resurrected, all that good stuff, if you're a Christian or whatnot. I don't even know with other religions if they celebrate or whatnot, but point matter, it's celebrated here. So everything shuts down on Good Friday and all that good shit. So point being, some people just don't celebrate the real reason for the holiday. They use it as an excuse to get drunk, drink beer, all that good shit. So just giving you a heads up. All right. So if you're one of those people, then do yourself a favor. Just don't give it up for Lent. Just do it through Lent and just be normal. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. All right. Now back on other things that piss me off. Okay? Another thing that pisses me off, and I've been watching a lot lately on YouTube, fucking vegans. Like, I watched a video today. Oh my fucking God, it was hilarious. So they have these vegans that they feel a need to go protest the fact that somebody is transporting livestock to get butchered for meat. Well, I own a cattle farm. I'm just going to give you straight up, guys. I own a cattle farm, private stock. I eat grass fed, all natural beef every day of my life because I don't believe in buying that store shit. Now, I eat other things too. I don't just eat beef. Okay. I like all sorts of food, fruits and vegetables and everything. But here's the thing, and this is the truth here. Like, it's amazing how, like, as a meat eater, as an omnivorous being, I don't ever tell vegans or anybody of that sort, like, you have to eat this, you have to eat that, go fuck off, you think you're idiot. I don't say any of that shit. But I think it's hilarious when these guys, okay, so let me just paint the picture here. Big semi truck hauling big trailer with a lot of fucking pigs or something in there. I don't know what it was. I was too busy laughing at what was going on. So big truck, little man. Little man won't stop big truck. Big truck decides, fuck you, I'm going through the intersection, going to turn, and I'm going to run your ass over. And that's what he did. So the guy gets mad because the trucker didn't stop. Why am I going to stop your ass? Why am I going to stop for your ass? Why should I? Okay, didn't your mama teach you not to play in the fucking street? Like, seriously, what? I don't understand. Your mom, you were taught as a kid. Now, if you weren't taught this as a kid, then your parents are fucking stupid. My parents, don't go play the street, Brandon. You get ran over. That's one of the first lessons you learn. Don't go play in the fucking street. And you're gonna stop a big fucking semi truck. Yeah, genius. Good one there. How about you stop imposing your fucking shit on everybody? Okay? I understand you have this so-called mission and you think you have to save the planet. I understand that, okay? But stopping a semi truck like Superman, it's not one of those things. Okay? There are better ways to approach this. How about picketing? How about putting up a sign? How about just showing the facts, showing how they're treated? Maybe people will jump on board. But no, your ass wants to stop a semi truck like fucking Superman, and it didn't fucking work. Idiot. So guys, you're gonna learn something on this channel. I can't stand when somebody imposes something on me or anyone else. Okay, you can believe whatever the fuck you want. Okay, believe it. I don't care. You can believe that the sky is green, the planet's flat, whatever the fuck you want. I'm never going to argue with you about what you believe. However, the time I will argue with you is when you try to impose that shit on me. Okay, because here's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, that I live my life and I don't worry about everybody else. Okay, that's one thing you need to learn to do. Live your life. Stop worrying about your neighbor that might believe that the sky is green, the sky is falling, that we're about to be blown up by some asteroid, or they believe that they can't have grass because the grass will kill it. Whatever they believe, leave them the fuck alone. Let them believe it, and don't fuck with them. They can believe whatever the fuck they want. People in this world are too busy trying to get other people on their causes for power. Okay? Power has nothing to do with the cause. It's power. Okay? So don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Just live your life. If you believe into something, then follow it. That's fine. But don't impose your shit on me. And I won't impose my shit on you. Okay? That's my lesson for today. Don't impose your shit on anybody else. Just do you, okay? Live your life. Don't fucking tell me that I have to be a certain way. Because the first thing I'm gonna tell you is go fuck yourself. So yeah. Okay? Lesson for the day, ladies and gentlemen. So we continue. So about this social media shit. So here's the other thing. Now stock markets are now affected more than ever with news. It's retarded. It's just so retarded. Why? Because somebody thinks something's going to happen. It's going to affect the whole market. that right there really gets me. It's like, why? Why? I mean, really, I don't believe half the shit I see on Facebook or social media or Twitter anyway, because I know better. I know better. You know, it's common fucking sense, ladies and gentlemen. Like, what, you know, half the shit I don't care about. Like, here's another thing that really pisses me off: following of celebrities and celebrity worship. I can't stand that shit. Look, person in the movies, they're a musician, you know, let them, you know, I believe in this. Let them live their lives. You know, if I ever see them on the street, hey, shake their hand. Thank you for what you do. I really enjoy what you do. And I move on. And that's it. You know, the celebrity worship, like the biggest one I've seen over the years is Kim Kardashian. They should have one. How big is Kim Kardashian's ass today? Okay. I really don't care. I really don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care that this celebrity did this or divorced this person or whatever. I don't care. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't affect me. I don't give a shit. So do yourself a favor and stop following these celebrities like some fucking sheep. You know, like some little fucking heathens that believe, oh my God, I'm gonna meet them one day and they're gonna do this for me. No, they're gonna shake your hand or sign an autograph and then talk about you behind your fucking back because they're aggravated. Like, you know, whatever. This worship of people is really bad. It's just bad, ladies and gentlemen, really bad. We got to get away from that shit. I don't understand. I don't understand why we do this shit. Okay, now, so also with social media, you also have like one good thing about it is you get to talk to people from other like countries and whatnot. I think that's a good thing. To be honest with you, I like doing that from time to time, meeting people online. I've met some really good people online from that, and you get a different perspective of the world. So that's a good thing, okay? But at the same time, now we went from connectivity of the world to now isolation of each other. It was really weird. It's a real paradox of what happened there, guys. That we went from like everybody was cool, you know, in the early 2000s, oh, we're connecting, talk to people, whatever. And now everybody's trying to separate. Everybody's trying, okay, you have to be part of this group, or you have to be part of this group. Can't like this, can't like that. It did exactly opposite of what it was meant to do, because people just can't handle it. They can't. Most of the world is not intelligent enough to realize that, hey, this is just, you know, leave that alone, you know, stop worrying about shit or whatever. My dog, he's loud motherfucker, so be ready. He's a beagle. He's a loud son of a bitch. If he starts barking and I yell at him, you know, all you animal lovers out there, I don't beat my dogs or anything, but I'll tell them shut the fuck up. Okay, my property, my rules. So don't fucking come with me. Why you yelling at your fucking dog? Well, because the motherfucker needs to shut up. Okay? So, but yeah, so usually, guys, about this time, I usually have comments and I talk to other, you know, when I was on Facebook, you know, we'd have a chat and we talk about this and we talk about somebody bring something up. But for all you guys that watch this later on and they, you know, we used to do like local stuff. Now we're not. So anything's on the table. You know, if you watch this, if you want to message me, whatever, fine. You know, if you want me to talk about something in the podcast, fine. But I just asked two things: no religion, no fucking politics. Don't get me involved in that shit. Okay, I have my personal beliefs on both, and that's it. And that's where it stays. I am not an expert at the only thing I'm expert in is bugs. And that's another thing. I do not talk about what I do for a living, nor do I connect what I do for a living with this podcast. Okay. If you know me and you know where I work, whatever, I'm going to ask you, don't fucking say anything or I'm going to fucking block your ass. You're not going to watch the shit ever again. Okay. This is a forum. This is, you know, I separate my personal life with business for a reason. And so, and if you work with me, you see this and you don't like that policy, I don't give a shit. Okay, that you know, whatever. But yeah, so about this time in Cajun land right now, a lot of people have eaten lunch. And now they're either taking naps or just leaving their families, or they're going home with all their leftovers, you know, either barbecue or they've eaten so much crawfish that their belly's about to burst and they're going to take another nap. Then they'll get up and then they'll go to bed. It's usually what happens on like on Easter Sunday in Cajun land here, Coon-ass land, okay? So So guys, just, you know, I know it's a little slow. I'm sorry. This is the first inaugural podcast. I didn't know, I made this decision and whatnot. And I'm going to talk about that in a second, like why I've made the decision to come to YouTube. Um, so the last thing I want to talk to you about social media is this. That now we had news that Zuckerberg, yeah, I call him Mark Zuckerberg because I knew the shit was happening. I knew this was, I mean, you don't have $1 billion company with access to all these fucking people and not help the government out. I'm just sorry. You just don't fucking do it. I mean, selling information to or giving information to the, whatever, and now they're going to go to Congress about it. I mean, look, guys, if you were naive enough to think that you were safe on Facebook, you were fucking wrong. If you think your idea that you're safe on fucking social media, you're fucking wrong. People can look up anything and everything about you nowadays. Okay, now I will tell you this. Try to look up my house on fucking Google Maps. You're going to have a hell of a time doing it. Just saying. I'm just going to keep it there. But that's the thing, guys. If you think you're safe, look, I'm not going to get into how I know these things. Okay, I have a little history in dabbling and whatever, and early computer hacking and whatever, and I still, I'm not a hacker, but let's just say I know how to, but back then it was for fun and exploiting like how to get into things and whatever. Nowadays it's malicious. It's sort of a different mentality with these fucking millennials. Point being, guys, if you think you're safe on the internet right now, you're wrong. Unless you're using Tor. And even with Tor, you gotta watch that shit too. So just letting you know. So you're not safe. You're not safe. Don't take it for fucking granted. Okay? Just a warning. So that's why I don't publish much on Facebook anymore. I just do this. I think this is fun for me, and I have other things I do as well that I do with social media and all that shit. Not much, but has to do with this and some music I do. So, but that's a separate thing. All right. So why did I switch this to a YouTube forum instead of Facebook? Well, first of all, it's I believe in practicing what you preach. So I know that Facebook is on my Google data, all that stuff. At least with Google, you know what you're getting into with the user agreement. With Facebook, you getting in. And when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna switch to the YouTube because I also wanted to try to get this out to more people. I think that more getting into the masses is pretty cool. Try to see what our culture is and whatnot. Because we're not the fucking water boy. If you have the fucking water boy or any Cajun fucking moot who has a Cajun in it, whatever, have it in your fucking brain embedded. And by the way, for all you motherfuckers who think that New Orleans is Cajun, that's another thing too. That is not Cajun. New Orleans is Creole. Let's get this straight right now. I want you to understand exactly where the Cajun nation lies. Okay, Kunas Nation, Cajun Nation. It's in Houma, Thibodeau. It's all along the coast, pretty much south of New Orleans. Goes west all the way to Cameron Parish, all along the coast. That is pretty much where Cajuns live. Now there is a break off. It doesn't go as far west as Lake Charles, because in Lake Charles they sound like fucking Hicks, and Alexandria, the north. So what I'm telling you is that New Orleans is not fucking Cajun. New Orleans food is not fucking Cajun. It's Creole. It's a big difference. Big difference. If you really want Cajun food, you have to come to the heart of Cajun country, Lafayette, Bro Bridge, New Iberia, all these areas down here. You're not going to get a true Cajun meal in fucking New Orleans, and I don't give a shit what that chef tells you. He's full of shit. So, yeah. So don't believe the hype. If you see Cajun restaurant and it's not here, it's not Cajun. It's just red fucking pepper. Red fucking pepper. That's all it is. And maybe some other shit. But it's not true Cajun. Our food is one of the best in the world. And I say one of the best because I love foods from everywhere. I love Mediterranean food. Oh, I love it. I love Mediterranean food. I love continental. I love Italian. And all these other foods around the world. I'll eat anything. pretty much anything. But our foods are one of the best. Sorry. So so we're gonna keep the podcast a little shorter than normal. We used to go about an hour. I just want to kind of, I know it's Easter Sunday, everybody's busy, doing family shit. You'll probably watch this later. It's all good. Okay. For all of you who watch this video, I thank you. I really thank you. I always humbly thank my audience, because without you guys, we wouldn't have this medium, we wouldn't have this forum and whatnot. And like I said, I know a lot of my normal, I usually have a normal group of people that watch this. I know that they're busy with family, and that's cool. But I also didn't want to do the podcast late because of lighting from the sun. And I know it's all whatever. I don't give a shit. Okay, I really don't care. But for all of you that subscribe and support me, thank you, because I'm doing this for you. I'm not, we've had some really funny and interesting conversations in the past on our Facebook podcast. Now we're taking the next step because I want to share this with the world. I don't want to just share this with a local audience, because I will tell you, they got some heated arguments that get in there for some bullshit, and I really want to get away. I want to broaden the spectrum. I want to do some short videos. I want to do certain, like shut up. See, there we go. Hey, come here. Fucking beagle, bro. Come here. Come here, Linus. Come here. Show the world. You want to see what makes that noise? Come here, Linus. Come here. Come here. Come here, Bubba. Okay, so y'all want to see what makes that fucking noise? You want to see how small this dog is? The dog's fucking small. Come here. Come here. This thing right here. This is Linus. This is one of my dogs. Say hello, Linus. I'm a dog guy, guys. So, and then I have a beagle boxer named Charlie and a Boston Terrier. But yeah, this guy here is the noisiest of the two. He's gonna be turning a year this month, into this month. This was a gift, by the way. Where I work, a customer of mine gave me him. Oh, sorry, I sound like a coon ass there. Gave him to me for Christmas. I had a beagle Dotson mix that looked just like him, but he was black. And it was a cool gift. This guy was given to me for Christmas by a client. So one of the best Christmas gifts I've ever gotten. I've never had anybody do that for me. And he's a real good dog. But he is loud as fuck. He is loud as the fuck. So we put him down. Go on. So if you hear the bay, that's him. Then you have a normal short bark. That's Charlie. And in the earlier video, that was Charlie. And by the way, the first video, that was not scripted. Okay, I swear to God, my fucking dog barked at me before I was going to say something, so I just left it. Again, guys, look, I am not. I want to let y'all know something, that I am not a professional like YouTuber, in the sense that I'm not gonna go through all the shit. I know how to edit. I do music production and whatnot. I know how to edit all that shit, but I like to keep it real. I don't like to do take after take and get it perfect. No. I want you guys to see reality. I want you to see, if I fuck up, so what? I'm gonna let you see it. It's probably gonna be funny as fuck. And if you can't laugh at yourself, then who can you laugh at, right? So with that, kind of some house cleaning items. Guys, please follow me on YouTube with this channel. I'm at least gonna do one podcast once a week. I will have some videos as well. Now the videos, guys, give me some time because I'm just learning the YouTube editing software I got, and it's actually pretty quick. I forget what it's called, but it does really well. And so once I get the hang of it and I start, rolling, then I'll have a lot more video, short anecdotal videos. I also will go live from time to time, just out of the fucking blue. So be ready for that. If you follow this channel, like I'll just if I'm somewhere and I see something fucking funny, or I just want to just fucking do that shit, I'll do it. Also, see, neighbors. Also, we're gonna do again this year our LSU post game shows. Those are we do get in depth. If you like college football, We get very analytical. I do that with the help of actually some local coaches around here. One is David Lee. He's the defensive coordinator for DeRidder High School right now. I don't know if he might. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still there. My cousin Jared. Jared is coach as well. He also works in the industry I am, but part time he does coaching, and some other people that have really good stats. So we talk a little bit of stats, but we're very honest. We love our Tigers here, guys. We love our Tigers, and they're gonna have people here that love the Cajuns. That's UL. That's I live in Lafayette. Lafayette is an hour from Baton Rouge. There's big rivalry going on with them two right now that stemmed from UL beating them. Just trust me, you don't really want to know about it. But the point being, guys, is that we when it comes to the sports, we'll just do LSU football. I was gonna do all LSU sports. That's just too much shit. Too much to follow. You have to follow this sport, then that sport, then you have to set up. And you know what? The football thing, I think is more up our alley because I do go to a lot of the games and whatnot. And sometimes I will broadcast live from Tiger Stadium on the way out and cool shit and people drinking and fucking getting all, drunk and all that shit. So yeah, so it's all good. Now we got a couple people here. We got a couple people watching with no fucking comments. What the fuck? We usually have comments right now, guys. I got some of my peeps here. You should be fucking saying something in the fucking chat. What is wrong? What is wrong? We do this. This is nothing new. Okay? We chat. Nobody's chatting. What y'all chicken shit? Y'all want me to look, I'm gonna type something in here. Let's see. What the fuck is that? Okay. Hello. Shit. Hello. Cards. I'm gonna miss. There we go. Okay, see, I'm the first one. Okay, I see people posting. Okay, if you're not, okay, you know what? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do something right now. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna. I usually don't do this, but we're gonna go live on Facebook. I'm gonna let y'all watch. Get to my peeps here, so they know what the fuck's going on. Because this is retarded. Like, there's a fucking link on the Facebook page to let them know we transferred here. But so I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna let y'all watch this live because this is how I do it. I do it real. Okay, I do it real. Okay, we're going live on Facebook while I'm on fucking YouTube. I'm not doing all that shit. All right. So let's watch. So. All right, assholes, I'm live on YouTube right now, okay? I don't have time to do a YouTube and a Facebook live and all this shit, okay? I'm having to do this live on YouTube because you missed the link. There is a link in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are making the switch. I am not going live on Facebook. No. Not gonna happen. Don't ask, okay? I know that it's more convenient for you, but this is more convenient for me. This is my fucking show, okay? So get your asses into the YouTube show, guys. Come on. Bye. And that's how you do it. You gotta. Here's the thing. You gotta. You gotta just. I do it live, guys. I always do it live. Always. Unscripted, unedited. I do this all the time. I don't censor myself. It's uncensored. This is NSFW. If you're watching this, if you're catching it right now, my podcasts are always NSFW. Okay, I believe in the First Amendment and freedom of speech to the fullest. I want everybody to use curse words for pronouns, adjectives, adverbs. I love doing it because guess what? It stings more. It means more. This shit of I gotta watch what I say. No, fuck that shit. Okay, I should be able to tell somebody go fuck yourself and they not be offended because they're mad. Oh, you told me go fuck you. Fuck you. You big pussy. So I'm gonna end my last part of my segment. We got about 16 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and go the whole hour. Okay. I know it's boring, whatever. I'm sorry. If you're watching this and you're bored, I'm sorry. Trust me, there's a lot more comments, a lot more shit that happened on the Facebook deal. We're pushing the YouTube envelope, ladies and gentlemen. So if you got friends that want to watch something, that want to see somebody that just fucking goes off and doesn't give a shit, here he is. Here he is. Because there's not many of us left. Okay. Everybody is too worried about social media and tact and, oh, well, I don't want to offend nobody. I don't care. If I offend you, fuck you. You know, if I offend you, I'm not going to say I'm sorry. Okay, that's a problem in it. So let's talk about that. So if you know me, my friends do, and people who watch, I bust on the millennials a lot. I'm sorry. It's all social engineering. The way I see it is just plain and simple. Okay. When it comes to millennials, my experience with millennials is like, they have no sense of loyalty. They're all about the dollar, and they're not going to, there's far and few between that will really bust your ass for you. Like actually work hard, like do some hard work, no, they try to find an easier way out, find something that makes a lot of money. I don't have to do this and I have more time for this. Well, fine, whatever. But I just think it's retarded. A lot of them, they, like I said, no sense of loyalty, no sense of anything, and then they want to, the newest ones, oh God, the newest ones, the ones that are just coming out of high school, these motherfuckers, I love the fact that, and I'm gonna bring up a subject. I'm not gonna use it in a political way. I'm just gonna say this, when a bunch of fucking kids get on TV and tell me, oh, it's time for us to listen to them, motherfucker, you have no fucking life experience. I'm gonna say it. I don't have kids, okay? Because I tell you what, if I had kids, I guarantee you they wouldn't. This pussy fucking society that it is right now, I guarantee you that they wouldn't be a part of it. But here's the point, okay? You're gonna tell me, from a guy who's an actual actor, by the way, tell me, oh, I've said enough, so I have to listen to your fucking ass that hasn't been in the workforce, that hasn't owned a fucking house, that hasn't dealt with fucking real life on a daily fucking basis with the stresses and the fucking unbelievable stupid shit you have to deal with. You want me to listen to you? You're still naive. You haven't even seen. All right, shut up. You want me to listen to you? No, I understand you're scared. I understand that, this gun violence thing, whatever. But here's the point. You're forcing. It's once again plays on the fact that you're forcing me to go your way. You're forcing your shit on me, dude. Kids, you're forcing your shit on me. This is what I have for you. Stop forcing your fucking shit on me. Stop it. Damn. Like, and I, like they want us to listen. Well, when you tell me to listen and don't talk that you've said enough, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna listen. That's human fucking nature. If you tell me, oh, you've said enough when I haven't even said a fucking word, and you're gonna fucking tell me, oh no, this is our generation, our time now, fuck you. Fuck you. Go your ass in the fucking world and fucking earn some fucking cash and pay your fucking taxes. And then I can tell you that you're fucking worth talking to. Fuck that. Fuck that. These kids need to learn. Kids need to learn. Part of it, get off fucking social media, like I said earlier. Get your ass off fucking social media and fucking live in the real world for a second. Get off your mommy and daddy's fucking tit and fucking get your own house. Get your own fucking place. And then fucking tell me. Then fucking tell me something. Okay? No respect. That's the biggest thing about the millennials. No respect. Well, let me tell you something, motherfuckers. Respect is fucking earned. And yes, I know half my audience will probably be millennial and they'll get pissed off. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. You see, that's the thing. There's some of us on this planet that really don't give a flying fuck. We just live our lives and we don't give a shit. Okay? I don't get caught up in all this fucking shit. But when you try to indoctrinate your shit on me, I'm going to fucking I'll be the first one to fucking tell you something. But I'll also be the first motherfucker that if something happens in public, I fucking act on it. Okay? That's the problem. People don't have the balls anymore. They don't have balls. They don't have the balls to fucking tell somebody, you know what, go fuck yourself, dude. You're so full of yourself. Go fuck yourself. Leave me alone. No, because again, they're worried. They're worried about what people will think about you. You know, the greatest leaders in this world, and over time, they didn't give a shit about what everybody thought. They did what they needed to do. It's not about doing what you're told, it's doing about what's needed, ladies and gentlemen. And that is true leadership. Okay. So that's my rant about millennials. And I have one every fucking time, you know. Sometimes it's funny, you know, but I'm passionate about that. Don't indoctrinate your fucking shit on me. And you know, like be forced. I live in fucking America. Now if I live in another country and they force me, I'd get the fuck out. You know, that's just the bottom line. But bottom line, guys, is this. So this is the first podcast. I think it went pretty well. Look, if you want to tell me go fuck myself in the comments, that's great. I don't care. I'm not going to take it personal, okay? That's the thing. If I have an argument with somebody, I don't take it personal. So if you have something in the comments you want to say about my podcast, like, oh, you being an asshole or whatever, go ahead and say it. I'm not going to censor you, and I will not block the comments. That's one thing I will not do, okay? One thing, I'm going to make it real. If you don't like what I'm saying, cool. You want to give me a thumbs down, cool. I'm not going to block it. I'm not going to censor your right to free speech. I will live the example like I normally do. So, guys, if you don't like what I'm saying, feel free to comment. Feel free. If you watch the video, you want to comment, go ahead. Look, it's all good. Hey, you shut up! Hey! I swear, this dog, he's like he sees like somebody moving, he has to walk out. I'm like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You know, retarded. So anyway, okay, calm down. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay. Again, guys, as I was saying, if you want to say a negative comment in my section, go ahead. And I might rebuke you. But just know that I'm doing it out of love, not out of hate. And that I don't take things personally. If you tell me I'm a fucking idiot, you know, Cajun idiot that fucking needs to, you know, whatever, that's fine. But what I'm saying is expect me to rebuke. Okay? And I will say this, when I rebuke, I don't pull punches. Just letting you know. Don't pull punches. I don't do that shit. But if you want to say, hey, I like what you're doing, keep it up, cool too. I'm open to all criticism and all comments, and I will never censor your right to speak, especially when we start rolling. And if you want to say something to me in live chat, I will address you. Fuck it, I will address you. I will talk to you straight to you. Okay. If you want to come and debate me on fucking YouTube, go ahead. I'm down. I do not hide behind a wall. That is my channel. I don't hide, period. I'm right. I'm always in your face. You know, and that's part of the culture, guys. We are in your face and whatnot. So I'm gonna end this with I'm gonna try to end every podcast, guys. I have about 7 minutes left. I'm gonna end. Will you stop it? In about like some things about the Cajun culture, because I know that's kind of what, you know, Cajun's point of view. So our culture is kind of crazy. You know, it really is. I mean, yes, we don't talk normally. I mean, I do, but I mean, and most of us do. But like when we get excited and we get around each other, our dialect comes out, and there's a lot of this, that, these, and those. You know, we don't really use a T, we use a D. As I said on the first video, pronouns after going to the store or whatever. I told my grandmother that, she thought it was hilarious when she was living. Another thing, our food. Yeah, the reason why we're not, you know, everybody, you know, the biggest pitch now is like healthy states or whatever. Okay, our state is not the healthiest because our food, we just fucking fry a lot of shit. We fucking gumbos and all the, you know, good food, and we eat a lot. We love to eat. Our culture loves to eat, guys. I mean, I love to eat. You know, I'm not skinny for a reason, because I love to eat, and I'm not going to stop that. Another thing about our town, about our culture, is this: if you come here and you're full of shit, we're gonna see it pretty quickly, and it ain't gonna be pretty. But we are open, like, you know, we are a culture. You go to the bar, hey, what's your name? and introduce you to people. We're a very open culture. Now, my town, we got a bunch of fucktards that moved in here, not from this fucking area, and they built this fucking little shit over there called River Ranch. Yeah, it's fucking our town up, but that's another story from that. That's a local thing I'm not gonna talk about. But generally, true Cajun culture, we're very open. However, you piss us off, it's not gonna be just one of us. I'm gonna tell you that too. We're like a fucking pack of wolves. When you piss us off, it ain't pretty because you're gonna have about 5 of us to deal with. That's just we're I think I compare us a lot to the Australian culture where I watch a lot of. There's a guy on YouTube. I don't know his name. I really want to interview him or talk with him or have like a YouTube chat with him because I think this guy's awesome. He thinks a lot like I do. It's not. I've been doing this before he has. Okay, so don't think I got this idea from him. I've been doing this for a while, over a year now. So it's not. It's not from him. It's more. I like the way he think. Aussies think a lot like we do in their cultures like ours. And it's kind of like a similar situation where the Aussies were like criminals from Britain, and they were sent to Australia, where the Cajuns were exiled from Nova Scotia, and we had to come here. And like with us, they had to make a community with the kind of the harshest conditions. I mean, they have like I don't think they have I guess some swamps. I'm not really keen on the Australian landscape, but for us, I mean, we're swamps. I mean, we're just fucking swamps. That's where we started. So we had to learn how to live off the land there and, live, fighting all the mosquitoes and fucking alligators and all this shit. So I think, and they have some Australians who live in this area and they like this area because they tell me it's very similar to their culture, like very similar, so I think that'd be cool. Most Australians I meet, Australians and Russians, for some reason, like those are the 2 people that I meet, very similar cultures to the Cajun culture, very proud, don't put up with a lot of shit. And I like that, I really like that. So, he also, like Northerners, they come here. I mean, we accept them, whatever, but I tell you what, you talk shit about our culture, it gets pretty ugly. I will admit that. So, but guys, we have again, please subscribe to the channel. We have a Telegram chat, which I want that to get rolling. I like Telegram a lot. And we have our Facebook group. And I'll always link, if I'll always link the shows to Facebook for now, and in recorded shows and whatever, I will send to Facebook. Please, like my videos. I'm not gonna do the spiel like everybody does. Okay, Twitter, Instagram, links in the description, blah blah blah. No, I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm gonna talk to you real. Listen, you like my shit, subscribe, watch me. You don't like my shit, don't subscribe. Watch something else. Hope you find something you like, and there it is. I'm real. I'm not gonna get. I promised myself I would not get all technical and too business-like because I think these YouTubers. I think the great thing, I think, if you look at the most watched videos on YouTube, is always funny shit or something that is just live and real. Those are the videos I like to watch. I don't like to watch, hey babe, I'm almost done here. I like to watch those videos, and I like to watch something real. I don't want this fucking produced thing, and I'm in the music industry, a little bit. So, I know what that's all about, and that could be a discussion for another time. But the point being is, I want to be real. I want to be myself. I don't want to be a robot, and look, I will, some people have done very well doing that formula. I am not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I don't give a shit. Okay. Also, let me know how the audio and stuff was. This is the first live cast. I know that the video, I have the same settings, but maybe live cast is different. I don't know, quality, all that good shit. Let me know. Other than that, guys, thanks, for watching. And again, it's gonna get better. And it's the first one, and like I said, a lot of people watch me on Facebook, so that's kind of why I don't have that many live viewers right now. It's because a lot of people, holidays and whatnot. But I promised everybody I'd do it this weekend, so I went ahead and did it. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. All that mumbo jumbo. They got buttons for that shit somewhere around here. I don't fucking know. Oh, by the way, just a quick thing. I'm never gonna have all these like pop-up shits and whatever. I'm just not gonna do that shit. Okay.